What's good? Am I live? Get in here, get in here, get in here. I'm getting my accolades together. Got some things I want to say. So get in here, get in here, get in here. Try to keep it down a little bit because my kid's sleeping. But I can't sleep. So we're gonna address some things because my God, today, tell you what, I'm gonna fix me some tea too. I got some tea water going. Um, I'm laying down, getting prepared for Monday. Kid go to school and everything, and so I was trying to lay down, get some sleep. I had a pretty relaxing weekend, so pretty chill weekend. Uh, and hold up, let me get my hoodie. I feel like I'm all bare chested out here. Hold up. So I'm sitting here and I'm trying to, get some shut eye. Not that I need it. I've been sleeping all weekend for real. But I'm trying to get some shut eye. And I feel, I was sitting here thinking, to myself, what the, hold on. I done did something to this jacket. Now I'm stuck in the jacket. Lord. Oh, okay. So I was sitting here trying to go to sleep, and my mind is just going, right? Just do. You know, can't really sleep right now. Um, and let me throw the hood up. Jesus Christ. And I guess, I take a little personal responsibility when it comes to things of race because I was born on Martin Luther King's birthday, you know? So I look at this a lot differently than most people. And I just wanted to share my thoughts and my feelings and what I think. And I want to preface this with a thing my daddy used to always tell me, right? My dad used to tell me, if you don't know, just say you don't know. He said, but I ain't like everybody else. If I don't know something, I'm going to tell you I don't know. And then I'm going to also tell you I'm going to go find out. So my dad was always that type of, I don't know, but ask me again later and I'll have an answer for you. He was always that type of guy, right? And my dad was very big on heritage and lineage and where we came from. That was the one thing he instilled in me is to respect, my elders and my ancestors, right? For those who came before me. And I spent countless summers, with my grandma and even my great grandma. And I'm shaking because I'm a little hurt. I'm a little hurt that someone I thought was so cool, right, thinks I'm a monkey. I mean, wow. I mean, Jesus Christ. Um, I'm trying to wrap my head around that one, you know? And I know she didn't mean me personally, but as a lonely black girl in true crime, drama, whatever I be doing, right? Not many black girls hang in the chats I hang in. Not many black girls subscribe to the channels I subscribe to, right? But one thing I do know is facts. No matter what I believe to be true about what's in my blood, you know, my DNA, my heritage, my lineage, and no matter what's in yours, it don't make me no better than you or you no better than me. It's like it goes back to the chicken or the egg, right? I don't even know who Green Goblin is, but okay. It goes back to the chicken or the egg, you know? It's like the egg or the chicken ain't better than each other. They come from each other, right? Are we going to talk about it? Let's talk about it. You know, it's so easy to just flip it, you know, and just ignore it, right? I was just going to ignore it. I was just going to ignore it, but I can't. My DNA won't let me ignore it because I'm black. Hold on, let me cut this lemon right here. Let me find my knife. Okay. So obviously I'm still subscribed to um, Chronicles of the Shady. You know, I'm still subscribed to them from oh shoot, a year ago or so when I was cool with Missa, right? Okay. So I watched the video, the latest video on Chronicles of the Shady, and about what Team Rose said about not having any monkey in her blood was out of pocket, and I don't agree with that statement. I don't agree with that belief. I don't agree because I thought if my research serves me right, I thought RH blood was linked to Neanderthal, right? And Neanderthals, that's not black. That's because Neanderthals, they was up, you know, in the mountains in the caves, right? So the black is the native people of Earth, okay? That's the native. I'm just gonna tell you like it is. It's the native people of Earth. Every continent on America, every continent on Earth, America, North America, South America, Iceland, freaking Norway, all of it. Hawaii, Australia, even Asia, all of every place on Earth. The people, the humanoids, the humans, the Homo sapiens that inhabited those areas, but all the way back to Pangea. If you would take a time travel machine and go to Pangea, and if there were some humans walking around, they would have been dark complected, black, melanated, negroid genes. Okay? So, hey Rose. So, how the white gene came about. Now, I'm not talking about, now I know when we talk about aboriginals and native peoples, there's also the albino gene, right? Let's put the albino part off to the side. That's a mutation of lack melanin. That's a mutation of lack melanin, right? And then when the native Negro people of all continents and all creation, when they migrate to other regions and other climates, their looks change with the climate. And also, they meet other Homo sapiens that are not like them. And what do? Procreate. Okay? So it took centuries. I don't know how many million, billion, or thousand. I don't have the exact number. But it took centuries for white people to turn white. White people come from black. I don't know why it's so easy for me to accept that. It's so hard for others to accept that. Because, and the reason we don't know that is because they burnt all the books. They burnt all, every small town has a courthouse that's been burnt down. They destroyed everything, you know? Even the Spaniards were dark. The Italians, well, the Italian, that's more, see, the Italian links back to like Latino, you know, it links back to that. But it all links back to black, no matter which way you cut it. I mean, that's well known in the black community. I'm gonna read your comments, Rose. I'm just gonna get my train of thought out. My daddy told me, he said the climate changed the appearance. Because like even here in America, you know, they depict Native Americans being like Native Mexicans or something, right? But actuality, black people is here. That's why I got Cherokee in my blood and Mohican. I got Norway too. Well, I mean, the capitalism of slavery, you know, that's that old Paul Mooney joke. thank you, slavery, you know, because slavery mixed a lot, because slavery was like commodity. Like we sell oil, we sell grain, we sell flour now, we sell metals, you know. Back then, it was people. And it was a lot of in-selling too. It was a lot of blacks selling blacks, whites selling blacks, Spaniards selling blacks, Arabs selling blacks. So let's not act like people of captivity and enslavement weren't, unwillingly being procreated. You know, let's not act like, let's not do that. let's you know, soon as I sit down and get in this tea, because I got cotton mouth like a mug. I've been smoking all night. But I assumed, I heard it somewhere, that the RH blood was Neanderthal or like Draconian or something. But that has nothing to do with black. Like now it's probably both because of all the mixing. But okay, hey, I heard you were. I wasn't shit talking you. If I was shit talking you, I'd be in your chat. Why? Yeah, don't believe that. I don't shit talk people to their backs. I want to see your reaction if I'm gonna shit talk you. But no, I was just shocked by what you said about monkeys. I was like, how? Like how? I couldn't even wrap my head around it, Rose. I couldn't even wrap my head around. Have you seen a monkey at a zoo? Do I act like, or anybody who looked like me act like a monkey, bruh? Like, we just now teaching monkeys how to communicate with humans. Are you kidding me? That shit went through me, son. Yeah, I think you have a little, I think you're getting some things mixed up. Some timelines mixed up, and some of these timelines run parallel to each other too. Because it wasn't, the mid-Atlantic slave trade, that wasn't the only slave trade. So there's that. So that little tidbit. I couldn't sleep. I swear I couldn't sleep. I had to wake up. I woke up and I was like, holy shit, like I monkeys? Really? The fuck? I I'm gonna keep reading. Yeah, and I know about the Anunnakis. Yep. Which gave birth to the Nephilims. Yeah. In those days there were giants. Yep. 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 Follow. It's all genetic experimentation. I mean, of course. I don't disagree with that, but you can't. The monkey thing. I think you got that mixed up somewhere, or maybe that's just what's the word when, not ignorance, but it's like, I don't know how to word it. It's also about RH negative or RH positive. But I thought that was Neanderthal. Well, it would. Moving north would make their skin change because just like, Alaska is north and Norway is north and Greenland is north, and those places don't get the sun as much as the continent of Africa, So there's that. And if you don't get exposed to much sun, then, your skin gets lighter. Because sun and vitamin A makes melanin. They have pills for it. So, okay. Objection. Overruled. It's possible. The strangest things are possible. And, I don't have all the right sources, and I can't put up a PowerPoint presentation and spell it all out for you, and I don't have no video links. Because I thought about that when I was laying here. I was like, well, I could look for that one video that came out, way back in like 2010, 2011 or something. I could look for that guy's video on YouTube, and I don't even remember what it was called, and I don't even remember if it's related, but I could look, reference that. And then, I could reference some other videos. And sometimes you got to consider the source, like, of the information you get. Because if you're talking about melanated people and the information is not coming from someone who is melanated or well versed in the matter, then how do you know if it's true or not? Like, how do you know? Because that's what I see on YouTube a lot. Like, I see a lot of videos, like, videos that support the Cheeto dude, and then videos that would support Obama, and vice versa. So you got to always check the source of where you get information, because, and it's okay to say you don't know. It's okay. It's okay for people to say, well, I really don't know, but I've heard. But to come out so, I don't know how to take it. To come out so raw and just be like, no, I'm right, this is it, I'm right. I don't know how to take that. I'm way behind in the chat. My bad, y'all. I'm just trying to get all my thoughts out. Yeah, I think so too, Mary Jane. Because there's different, like, even when you, like, I know Mount Everest is the only mountain I can think of, but altitude, like the altitudes of air, like, I mean, I ain't trying to sound racist, but this is how my dad explained it, okay? So I'm just going on what I've read and what I've heard people older than me say. So, what good would it be for a black man to have a wide nose in the Swiss Alps? It would do no good, and he would pass out, right? So, over time, now I'm not saying like the initial, but nobody, that's why, we have all these DNA test kits, Ancestry, 23andMe, because nobody is 100% of anything. Thank you, slavery. And just because history books were destroyed, I'd rather know the truth of where everybody came from and who we were and what happened or whatever. I'd rather know the truth than whatever they're force feeding us. I'd rather have the truth. And the truth don't mean I'm better than you or you're better than me. The truth means this is just how we got here. I'm gonna keep reading. I'm way behind. No, high country. Uh, no, not you would know if you like moved to Africa or something. Would you would you turn black? No, I mean you would get a great tan, but you wouldn't. Your genes wouldn't turn black. Like generations and generations and generations over time would have to settle there and make that their home, and thus being integrated with other people of darker melanin. You see what I'm saying? Like there's integration going on. There's fornication going on. There's, sex happens, folks. That's how we got here. Everybody was fucking. Yeah, like 100 generations. Yeah. PCT wants you to come up on our panel and talk about all this. I don't know if I have, you know, maybe at a later date. I haven't brushed up. Like I don't. Can I just let y'all in on a little secret about Black people? Let me just let y'all in on a little. We don't realize. Okay, this is a secret, y'all. Okay, come on in, lean in. Okay, I'm gonna talk real soft. Okay, when we wake up in the morning, we don't realize we Black until some racist shit happens. And then we're like, oh shit, that's right, I'm Black. I mean, of course, we realize when we get in our car and we turn on our music of duh, duh, duh. Or when we got to go and get hair products and things like that, of course. But, it's not at the forefront of my mind in my every second of existing. Like, you're a nigga, you're Black, you're a nigga. Like, that's not my first thing. So it's an adjustment talking about race, but I'm willing to discuss it if it brings forth more clarity and research in the matter. Okay? Because understanding is the only way we're going to get through the awkward feeling. Yeah, I just want to stick up for my people, man. I don't want someone to like like my mom and my uncle and people that I know, they know I'm down with Team Rose. I don't want them to hear you say something about having monkey blood and you're not Black, and I don't want that to catch them sideways. So I'm gonna come with my thoughts. Oh God. Yeah, the mitochondrial Eve gene. Eve. Eve. It's called the Eve gene. Yeah. Yep, that's true. I believe that. And the African woman is the only woman that can give birth to any race. You know, I think even Jimmy said one night I was listening, he was like, Black couples have given birth to a white baby. And I was like, oh, look at you, all historical and shit. I was so flattered. I was like, okay, you're aware. Okay, love that. I was so tickled. I believe the Anunnaki took and added to their essence to make humanity. I know where you get the Anunnaki, and because I heard you talk about Enlil, and I get what you're going with that, but I don't think that's quite it. I think the Anunnaki, the essence to make humanity is dark matter. That's the essence. You know, at least that's what we're taught that humans are made because the same things that make humans make the stars, and the same melanin that's in the universe, the same dark matter that's in the universe is in my skin. You see? So, I mean, if you want to get deep, that's why melanated organs and melanated bodies are worth more on the black market than anywhere. Okay. Yeah, right. I came from my mom too. C-section. Ow. Oh, well, actually, you can take vitamin A like supplements, long as it doesn't interact with anything else, and sit in the sun and you get darker. Um, I know some really good dark tanning lotions that and tanning mousses and foams that even black girls use. Actually, Mary J. Blige has a browning butter. I don't know if she's still selling it, but she did back in the 90s. Yeah, yeah, good, good. Yeah, yeah. I don't think about, I just don't, I don't know. Like, even when there's I've be surfing the, YouTube streets, and I'll run up on, a black creator and their channel, and they'll be talking about issues of colorism and things, pertaining to the black community, right? Sometimes I bite it, sometimes I'll bite and I'll sit and watch, and but and sometimes I don't, because it's just, I don't know, it's a sad topic because we got a sad history, you know and it's a very, what's the word, it gets my blood hot, like, like, I know I grew up in the country, and I'm definitely used to hearing the ER, very um pronounced and very obviously, but I don't, I just don't, I don't focus on it, I'm just so intrigued about my little piece, of Africa. I'm so intrigued of all of, my ancestry. Hell, I got like a fifth great grandfather that's white, like white. Like, I don't know if he was Confederate or Union Army. I don't know. I have to look again. But I'm intrigued of what he, what was his life like? Like, what did he totally hate us, or was he like cool? Like, I just, I want to know stuff like that because I think it's interesting. Come talk and chat. What chat? Yeah, I don't care about skin color. I mean, obviously I don't care. I mean, like I got a whole reputation. Like everybody can clearly see what my type of guy is. So, you know, damned if you do and damned if you don't. Cause I'm that cousin at the cookout. You know, here she come with another one. You sure can't get them, girl. Oh god. Hmm. I sure can. Yeah, I'm cool ranting. You know, I don't know. I'm just purging it out. You know, just purging it out. Cause I want this to be like a record. Like you can't. And plus, you know, I'm a whole role model up here. I can't. You know, I don't want my son to run from it. You know what I'm saying? Because even though I am his black mother, you know, at this present time, I'm also I gotta be his white daddy because his daddy white. And his daddy ain't here no more. So I gotta teach him both, you know, and I gotta explain to him the best I can to my ability how we got here and the thoughts and beliefs of both sides, you know? So, funny story about my son. When my son was born, when he was born, he tells his friends the story too. But when he was born, he was white as snow. He was white as snow. He was white. He had the straightest hair. I mean, hair just as straight as it could be, you know. And I would go to Walmart, and people would actually think either I kidnapped the kid, or I adopted a kid, or I was babysitting. That was the main one too. They'd be like, "Oh, you're babysitting?" Like, no, he's mine. I try to push him out, but that didn't plan out. So, you know, hmm. Correction, I chickened out. I'll just be honest. I chickened out. All right, let me go to the chat. I know I'm behind. Yeah, I know that. I know. I grew up listening to DMX and that whole New York culture. You know, I grew up hearing about Yonkers and Queens and Brooklyn. So I definitely get what you're saying, Rose. Yeah, but okay, I'll have to research it. You know, if I'm wrong, Rose, I'll come back and say I'm wrong. That's one thing about me. If for some reason if something bugs me, I'm gonna figure out who's right. And I'm gonna come back and explain or rectify that. But I'm definitely gonna research that because that's gonna be a problem if you say that, and if you have African American, Black, Negro viewers, then that's going to be a problem. They're going to be turned off to that, and they're going to miss some of your other helpful information, you know, that you give out, you know. And I don't want them to miss the gems that you do say and focus on this one thing you said. There's got to be a better way to say that if it's true, you know. I don't mean black blood was monkey blood. I see them. Yeah, I'm confused because you said I don't have any monkey or black. Now we're so you didn't mean monkey was black. You were distinguishing the two different that you don't have. Is that what we're saying? See, I can get all cerebellum. I can get all up in my medulla oblongata, whatever. I can get all, you know, technical. Is that what we're talking about? Either way, the monkey triggered me. That should have been the title of this live. The monkey triggered me. You can. You can. Now, the thing about it is some people can get a good tan, but the longevity of the tan don't last. So, but I bet you can. Yeah, I know uh, there were white Irish slaves, and it was a commodity. It was, and it was a different time back then too. I'm not justifying slavery because of course selling humans are wrong is wrong, guys. Selling humans are wrong. And also know what Rose is saying about like a slave race, like these higher interdimensional beings than us are using us to do their bidding, and the resources of earth. I get that too. Yeah, that's very true. And always have been, you know. Now, I don't know about, the Pangea. I don't know if we was still, if it was like a utopian then or what. I don't know. Yeah. Yep. That's true. Especially the Irish. Especially the Irish. Disappearing like how? Like missing, or disappearing like, I don't think they're disappearing. I just think you know, I think there's a lot of mixing. And I think at this point, nobody knows or cares. Some people do, but the average American don't care what their, DNA is. I mean, they might take the test and look at it, but they're not, hung up about it. But I think there was a lot of mixing, and that's why we're confused as humans today. Oh no, cheesehead, we're not arguing. I got respect for Team Rose as a person, and she's very wise. And just because she may have misspoke or um jumbled facts together, or whatever, or maybe she meant something differently than I thought. Either way, like I'm still gonna rock. I'm not gonna not rock with Team Rose. I gotta get all my shock and emotion and anger out in a rant. So when I go back in Rose's chat, I'm cheerful and I'm perky and I got my magical boobs turned on and I'm ready to go. You know? Hey, Teresa. Black people that don't do their research. Black people who don't do their research don't believe that there were white slaves. But oh, I can say it, I'm black. But the niggas who do their research, I know. I know. I don't know why I lit a cigarette. I was smoking a bowl. Silly goose. I'm just lighting shit at both ends, ain't I? Just lighting, 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 lighting. This is mad late. It's 4 in the morning. There's 40 people here. What is going on? I thought I was gonna get on here and just, you know, say my piece in my lonely corner. But hey, thanks guys for being here. Oh my god. Hit the like, subscribe, do all the things. Usually I'm not this serious. Yeah, it's all good, Rose. I'm just trying to make a sense of this skin just like you are, you know? Yeah, it just that clip, it sounded bad. Even because I was like, well, what the fuck? I was like, Rose clearly can't think I'm a. She don't think I'm a monkey, bruh. That is wild. Like a like. It just threw me. It triggered me. I couldn't even sleep. I was just like, fuck it. Let me get up here and speak my piece before this shit get before somebody way in the back go. She has black people in her chat all the time. Sierra's in there. Like I'm 10 niggas, you know? She's had don't report Team Rose. Yeah, worldwide. Oh hell yeah. Yep. Because it was like a commodity like tobacco and oil is today, you know? It's okay, Rose. You clarified it in the chat, so people will see it. Yeah, yeah. And New York's got, you know, there's a tons of black people in New York. Like, I mean, that's where some of the best hip hop recording studios see. Look at me. I'm just thinking about everything I could go see. I didn't say Yonkers. I didn't say Brooklyn. Cause I think ain't well, I don't want to go to Bad Boy Studios. See, that's messed everything up. Now I can't even go to Bad Boy Studio Records. I'm gonna have to go to Def Jam. Oh God. Diddy did it. That's all I gotta say about that. Diddy did it. Did he do it? Did he do it? He did it. I mean, if he wouldn't have did that Joker on Halloween, if he wouldn't have dressed like the Joker, I wouldn't have believed none of this. I'd have been like, no, no, it's not that. It's not. I would have played like, you know, it wasn't obvious. But since he did the Joker, I feel like Diddy did it. Okay, well, we're gonna cut Rose some slack because she didn't mean it the way it came out, and I get that. No, his father's white. My son's father, he's white. He's white. Pretty fly for a white guy. Yep. I'll send you a picture. One. How do I turn the camera around on the thing? I don't even know how to do that on StreamYard. But I have to send you a picture, King Rose. He was a looker. He was a looker. Yeah. And the only way to fix ignorance is knowledge, right? It's just knowledge. And I always felt like I don't know, I'm kind of passive and kind of like nothing. Like I feel like people are comfortable with me, like even in school and stuff. I felt like people were comfortable with me asking me questions because it would take a lot to offend me. So there's that. Like if anybody, on YouTube, off YouTube, in my real life, on my YouTube life, whatever life, any of my son's friends, anybody, um, ever have a question about Black culture or why this or why that or just curious, ask, man. Ask me, I'll answer it. Shit. If I have an answer. I might not have an answer, but I'll try. I'll try to answer it to the best of my knowledge. Because we should be further along in the game than this. This this is looking kind of prehistoric, guys. We should be further along. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. You know. Oh god, disturbance in the chat. Let me scroll down and catch up. No, I'm not gonna ban Rose. You kidding me? Okay, let me back up. I see some new people up in here. I think, Mary Jane, I think they thought that back in the 90s and before then. I I want to say it's because of Darwin. Oh, I don't know. This is too academic for me. Wait a minute. Is it Charles Darwin? Darwin? I don't know if that's because I think like Darwinism, isn't that a thing? Am I on the right train going the right direction? Let me know. There is a protein in our blood cells that is called factor. Yes. Okay. I do. I have seen that word before. If you have it, you are positive. If you don't, you're negative. Okay. But where does the monkey come in? That's what we need. See, I got to do my own research because see, I was just trying to figure out where my black ass comes from. And now I gotta figure out where everybody come from. Like, God. Are we in school, guys? Are we in school? Okay. I stopped buying. Oh, you stopped buying fake tan. They have some really good ones on Temu that are actually dupes of some really good ones. Like really good. There's this one called Saint something. It's not Saint Ives, but it's Saint something else. And it's dog. It is dog. It's darker than me for real. It's darker than me. Cause I'm light now. Cause I ain't been outside. It's been wintertime. Yeah, facts, facts. And that's the thing, that's what whoever the powers to be are, whatever they are, whoever they are, that's what they want. They want race, culture, politics, sexual orientation, and things of the matter to separate us. I mean, it's been that way since before I was born, far as I see. And you got to look at it from my point of view, too. I grew up in the sticks, guys. I grew up in Botetourt County. Okay. Not a lot of niggas in Botetourt County. Okay. So most of my friends, was of the lighter caliber. We'll say that. No, my blood type's not. I don't even know what my blood type is. I know I should know, but I don't know. It's probably written on something, and I just oblivious. I couldn't tell you, but I know there's a little bit of everything. Ethnicity wise, I don't know about the RH, none of that. I gotta research that part. Oh, I hope I'm negative. Gotta research this shit. This is wild. I'm reading the chat. My bad. Oh, I just made everything worse. Darn it. Darn it. I thought I was doing something. Oh, broke my YouTube heart. Oh, I thought I was being Dr. King or something. I don't know. I made it worse. Say word. My God, today. What you gonna do? Well, I tried, guys. Hey, PCT. Oh, you did. You didn't have to do that. I missed it the other day. I don't know. I must have fell asleep or something. Darn. Y'all ain't got to end your lives. Everybody take a breather. Shoot. Y'all want to do a little meditation with me? Okay. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale good shit. Exhale bad shit. Mm-hmm. Now come on. Now come on. Now come on. PCTA said nothing. Y'all must be talking in this chat because PCTA said nothing racist yet. I don't think she would though. And hell, like if we're gonna have a counter on who says racist, I say racist shit all the time because I just don't know how else to say it. And then my best friend Megs, she'll be like, Sierra, you can't say that. And I'll be like, oh, okay. So, is three dot in here? No, you ain't gotta pay for nothing. Everything gonna go back to normal. I'm cool. We're cool. We just had to air out, because we're both coming from different walks of life, different experiences and such. Just comparing notes, you know. Yeah, I understand the context of what she was talking about, but I still don't know where the monkey come in at. Cause I ain't never swung on no vine or nothing. Don't monkeys swing on vines and shit? Don't they got like an extra like kind of like turkeys? They got that because they do that little yapping and shit in the trees. I ain't got that. I can't do that. So I would tell y'all if I could, or if I did swing on vines and stuff. I would tell y'all. I really would, but I don't. So I'm just confused about that. But I'm gonna do my due diligence research. Oh no, it's not your fault. Sometimes, when you have questions or say things out the way or out of pocket, sometimes it's an opportunity to learn. Sometimes it's an opportunity to gain knowledge and wisdom. You know, it's possible. You know, your opinion can change. You know, or what would have sound better in that moment could have changed. But I mean, you're human. We're gonna fuck up. You know, shoot. I guarantee you. I guarantee you today I'm gonna fuck up. I guarantee you because I'm human. And my hue just happens to be melanin. Ha ha! Oh, snap. We got jokes. I hope not. Now, okay, this is an interesting topic right here. I said the word mulatto and it was considered racist on another channel. Um some black people considers mulatto a derogatory term, but historical fact is that mulatto and Negro was put on a lot of our parents and grandparents' birth certificates till this day. So I don't see the word mulatto or Negro as derogatory. I see it as historical. But some other channels might, or some other channels just could be just, salty because you're a badass PCT and they just jealous because they ain't you, girl. Go on, Tina. You can say whatever you want. Oh no. No, I'm not gonna jump to no conclusions. God gave me a good brain and I can work out reason and problem solve pretty good without casualties along the way. Ooh, little true crime. Somebody put some true crime music in there. If I could edit, I so would. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Maggie. Oh, Maggie. Maggie, 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 Maggie. Poor Maggie. Maggie's late. Maggie's late to class. Early morning class. Shoot, I might as well stay up. Shoot. I might as well stay. I might as well. We might be an afternoon trip to Walmart. Shoot. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, not that she's crazy, but that I don't. Yeah, like I said, I don't know where the monkey come in at. I don't know. This is the first I've heard about a monkey. This is. I mean, I know what they are, but I never in my life looked at a monkey and thought, "What up, cuz?" Never in my life, ever. So there's that. It maybe like in the well, well, Mary Jane, it's resurfaced now because there's that rapper, Big Lotto. I think at one time she was either Miss Lotto or Big Lotto, but anyways, she shortened the mulatto and she just Lotto. So the black people feel some type of way about that, and so it resurfaced. The colorism conversation resurfaced of late. Yeah, or I'll just be the same variations of the same. Because if you ever, okay, I'm about to say something so feminine right now. I had my hood up. I was feeling all thug thizzle. I was like, maybe because I'm a thug. I don't know. So I was up here in my hood, right? And I was just like, but now I'm like, I'm about to say something about the shades. When you go into the Walmart or wherever you go to get like foundation and there's like there's a variation like dark, 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 super dark, especially Juvia's place. Oh my god, love it. But it's like dark and then it's like light, right? And there's all these variations and halfway through it comes to a point to where it's significantly darker and then it goes into the darker shades, right? Well, I believe that over time, before that significant change, we're not going to need that first half, and then everything is going to be on you know the color of peanut butter, the color of a brown bag. You know what I'm saying? Foundation, like more than warm beige on more than tawny on. I think that is going to be the normal shades. Like I said, I agree with some things that Team Rose says. Yeah, I don't think she meant any harm. It just triggered me. Oh my god. Oh Lord. Where did the dinosaurs go? Like whatever happened, I mean, they couldn't escape it, obviously. Lionel's in here too? Oh my god. Yeah, that's yeah. I agree. Because there's even like Afro Latinas, you know. So Afro Latina is a whole different ball game. Um, and then Dominicans, Cubans, you know. I mean, obviously Jamaicans, you know. Then there's Barbados. You know, that's all to itself. Yeah. You know, the Aboriginals of Australia are beautiful, beautiful people. Beautiful combination of the melanin and the eye color and the, you know, different hair color. There's a whole tribe of melanated people with these sky blue diamond eyes and blonde hair. It's beautiful. I knew it, Shannon. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Hey, cousin. I knew it. I knew it. And Charles Darwin is a distant cousin of yours. Yeah, that's true. We definitely don't know how much we can trust those DNA kit. Yeah, because you know what they say. You know what the conspiracy theorists say? They gonna clone our ass. They gonna clone Tyrone. That's what they said. They might do. I ain't take one. I ain't take one. They ain't got. Well, I mean, you know, if you go to the doctor and you get your whatever, we're not getting into that. You know, if you gotta get a tooth pulled, that's fine. They gonna, you know, if they really want to clone you that bad, they ain't gonna clone me. They're gonna be like, we're not cloning Sierra. She's a problem. Okay, let me catch up. 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 Oh my god, I was way behind. White bikini. Wait a minute, Rose. Busted. 4K. What are we talking about? But then there was like, you know, old Hollywood though, Rose. There was like, you know, Mae West and Marilyn Monroe and, you know, Judy Garland. You know, like they were fair. They were gorgeous. Gorgeous. Hey. Yeah, Darwinism is it's a fascinating time period concept. Um It's deep. It's deep. But yeah, I just wanted to clear the air and get my thoughts out on that. So, not a monkey, guys. Oh God, not a monkey. I got something in my eye. I was triggered. I ain't gonna hold you. I was triggered. Woo! Oh, I feel better now though. I had to get that monkey off my back. Pudding being okay. Oh, but even me, like 5'2", super girly, not super girly, but even me, like, I get it. Even everyday life, like sometimes if I'm in the store, you know, some people don't speak to me, and then I'll be like, oh, why she? I'll be thinking like, well, why she got an attitude? Why she look at me like that? Like, is it rude? And then I'll go, oh, never mind. you know, it dawns on me, or I don't think I've had anybody like clutch their purse or anything, or lock their door or anything crazy like that, but definitely I've gotten some looks in my time. No, thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. We're YouTubers now, guys. Who would have thought, right? I tell you what, now that everybody's here, I mean, that was a hell of a way to flip the script, wasn't it? I mean, Jesus, talk about turning lemons into lemonade. Like, what did I do there? I didn't mean to. I just had a lot to say. And no matter what other people's beliefs or views of me or my people are, I give people a lot of benefit of the doubt because some things are ingrained in us from childhood and from our upbringing and our culture and our location. So I can't fault someone for being a product of their environment, you know. And I'm always open to discuss anything, about race, about drama. Matter of fact, let's talk about drama, shall we? Can we change it up just a little bit? Uh did anybody see White Boy's video? I was sitting here smoking, right? I was sitting here, I swear, I was sitting here smoking, and I don't know what I was watching. Was I listening to Rose, or Rose had just started? I don't even know what I was doing. And so I was on YouTube listening to the song, and then I saw White Boy posted a video that he was live. I was like, oh snap! Let me get in here. I didn't know he was live. I be missing everybody. I said, let me finally catch it. And I still was late because it was just a quick live. And I was like, I was like, I was wondering, like, why was White Boy so shocked? Like, why was he so, oh my God. Like, what? Like, I thought that been happening. Like, I really did. Like, I thought that, or maybe I didn't know. Was that part of the tea I was supposed to tell? I been knew that. Been knew. I mean, it's kind of obvious, low key. It's kind of obvious. I mean, ain't everything they do obvious? I mean, let's be real. Let's just be real. Aw, thanks, Team Rose. You got called a hater. Uh oh. Yeah. So I was watching White Boy Radio, and I thought everybody knew. I just assumed. Like, I just assumed. I assumed if Donnie Candace was going to let anybody up upon their property on Ben Hill Road, I assumed some money was half to going to be in the arrangements. I did not think Donnie Candace was going to do anything for free. Just saying. But I mean, whew, you know, I've been low in the cut, just smoking, observing the YouTube streets, and a lot of times I think too, when I'm roaming the YouTube streets, I think, well, I'm not gonna go on this block because I don't. It's just I don't want to get in my fifis. I see fifis coming, and I spin the block the other direction. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in my fifis. I like to stay at a high vibration, you know. But the other day, I went on that block, right? I went on that block, pulled up a chair, rolled up a doobie, and I said, you know what? We're going to zoom in on this situation here. We're going to zoom in. We're going to really, really look. And I've made a few observations, if you don't mind me sharing them. Just a few observations that might be helpful to the people that reside on this block that I try not to visit. Because I'm trying to let bygones be bygones and things of that nature. So I pulled up a chair, rolled up a doobie, smoked it, zoomed in. Full observation mode. I think even my son was taking a nap or something. Full observation mode. Didn't have to cook, wasn't cooking, totally focused, right? So, what did White Boy say today? Oh, he said that Dolly Vision's girlfriend was willing to pay Candace Bly, I guess, for a 15-minute, or Dawn and Candace, for a 15-minute video interview just to answer some questions and say whatever they wanted to say or whatever. White Boy posted the screenshots along with Savage Live Media and somebody else. White Boy, Savage Live Media. I think that's it. hmm Which I assumed was a, well, duh. Like, they wouldn't do it for free, obviously. Because, I mean, isn't it like 2-3 years in? I mean, they're not gonna do it for free. So there's that. And I zoomed in. I was at this block gathering. Okay, I was on the block, pulled up a chair, rolled a doobie, zoomed in. Because I said, you know what? F it is. If it's love at first sight, if it's everlasting notebook walk to remember, freaking Bo and Hope and Marlena and John Black, if it's like ushy gushy, I'm trying to think of Brad Pitt and Angelina, or I don't know, if it's Ricky and Lucy, if it's all that, right? I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to walk through the fire and the pain, right? That's the only way I'm gonna get over it, right? So I zoomed in and I observed what I saw. And this is what I saw. I saw a power a tug of war of power, a tug of war of ego. I'm the star of the show. No, I am. No, I am. No, I am. No, it's about me. They're here to see me. I saw that. You know, I saw a lot of interrupting each other, saw a lot of eye rolling. I saw a lot of that. And you know what I thought to myself? Whew, I'm so glad I'm single, because that right there is for the birds. It is for the birds. You hear me? If I gotta put up with somebody, my house is a place of peace. My house is a place of refuge. My house is my haven, my harvest, my heart. It's calm and cool, collected here. I don't know. I hope they got some sage over on that block. I really do. I hope they got some sage. I really do. Because sage would be nice for everything. you know? I mean, is it just me? I mean, maybe I'm reading too much into it. Maybe I have a confirmation bias, if you will. But didn't look. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a real romantic movie. I said Notebook, Walk to Remember. Shoot, it wasn't even Tyler Perry. Why did we get married? It wasn't even that. I don't know what it was. I can't think of. It's not even Courtney. What is it? Courtney Kardashian and Travis Barker, or Courtney Kardashian Barker, whatever. It's not even that. Do y'all have that same dilemma, or is it just me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, not only that, not only I'm glad that I'm single, but I'm glad I have this single moment to heal myself, and do a lot of self care and self love and self reflection and reading books and finding, just getting more knowledge about self, you know, before I even think about. Now, I ain't dead now, Kylie. I ain't dead, girl. I might be single, but you know, there's some things I want to do. I ain't dead yet, girl. I ain't totally hanging up now. Let's wait a minute. You know. but there's no one can step up to the plate because ain't no plate been offered. You know, I say it like that. Yeah, self love. Yep. 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 A lot of bubble baths. A lot of stand up comedy. Netflix and chilling by myself. I don't even hold you, y'all. I don't people like locally friends and stuff. Well, not friends, but whatever associates, homies, whatever exes, whatever. All of the sort, right? They'll be like, "Yo, Sierra, like let me come over and smoke a blunt with you," and I'll just be like, "Nah, I'm cool. I got my own blunt." They're like, "I'm cool, man." Right. Wink, wink. AdamandEve.com. What is? I think it's Oh man, I forgot Peter Mon's Adam and Eve code. It's been so long. Oh god. Very true. Very true. Lionel be doing readings. Hold up. Wait a minute. Skirt. Lionel be reading them cards. I ain't never had my tarot read. If y'all talk about tarot, I ain't never had tarot. Yeah, it's amazing. I don't I don't be having to post too much or do too much because it seems like I don't know, life is doing it for me. Oh god. Laughs. Okay, I'm always laughing and joking. Me and my son be geeking all day sometimes. Just, I mean, laughing so hard we are literally like shaking, like you know. Cool. Yeah, it's just, oh man. You know what they say? They say like, uh, the world's rejection is God's protection or whatever. That shit might be true, yo. Shit is like This shit might be kinda true. Hey, look who swam by over here. Hey, girl. See you, mission. Yeah, I'm about to wrap it up here in a little bit. I'm about to wrap it up here in a little bit. So, what's next? I'm gonna keep smoking my blunts. And I'm gonna research RH thing, blood. I'm gonna research that because I ran across it years back, like 2016 or something. But I need to refresh because I'm not as sharp on that, and I know I probably have more thoughts on it. And I think I'm gonna film some more TikToks. I know you're like, Sierra, but you're a YouTuber. You're not gonna give us like a regular video? Maybe, possibly. Only on my phone, so if I do record a video of me just talking, like a regular video, then I'll probably just do it on TikTok because, it's just good vibes over there. I mean, it's good vibes here too, but you know, things popped off on TikTok for me first. So, well, really Instagram, but we don't want nobody look at my Instagram. It doesn't exist. Okay? But thanks for coming by, you guys. Thanks for the support. The black people are not gonna riot. We're cool. You know. Team Rose is cool. Team Rose is not in the timeout chair. You know? And stop fighting, you guys. Like, I don't know what's going on between Mission and Team Rose, but is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Is it worth it? I don't think it's worth it, guys. I think I don't have the logistics of it, but whatever it is, I think y'all can talk it out privately and go back to being your regular selves. Because I think that's a healthy way to be, you know? Because if we dwell on the bad shit, then the bad shit will seem bigger than the good shit. And then we're going to feel like shit. Shit. So, thanks for being here. Hope you guys subscribe or are subscribed. Here. And if y'all haven't subscribed to PCT Extreme, y'all should. She's dropping gems over there. She'll be getting me through my house cleaning and my grocery shopping. Because, I'm anti people sometimes. And subscribe to Team Rose. Somebody else is in here with the channel. Oh yeah. Man, if y'all ain't subscribed to the Real Piscine Predator, I don't even know what y'all doing. So I hope everyone has a good morning. I might pop up later on this week, maybe later on today. Who knows? You never know where you'll find me. I'm all over the place. But oh, no problem. And y'all can I don't know if they'll let y'all put the links in the chat because I don't have a moderator in here. But if I do have a moderator listening or watch, she's probably getting the baby ready. Or she's asleep. Because who is on live at 5 a.m? Who? Me. Regular crazy selves, right? Yep. Shoot. If you ain't crazy, you ain't cool, guys. Don't you know? Didn't you know? Yeah. I might get on here later today or whatever. I don't know. I just kind of go where it flows. So y'all behave. Y'all want to listen to the song on the way out? Let's see if I can play a song really like softly. Like maybe we can get like a tranquil song or something. Sleepy time song. I want to do a sleep stream. I've been seeing BX Beast Boy do sleep streams. I've been wanting to see it. Wanting to do one. I haven't watched his all the way through though. All right, that's my time, y'all. Gotta find some caffeine and some motivation.